Azerbaijan publicly displayed a Chinese long-range air defense system for the first time during a military parade rehearsal in Baku, the defense outlet Militarny reported. Video from the rehearsal shows a characteristic FD-2000B launcher mounted on a 4-axle transporter, matching export variants of the HQ-9B family, the report said. The appearance of the FD-2000B, an export version of China's HQ-9B, comes alongside other systems seen during parade preparations, including Russia's short-range Tor-M2E surface-to-air system, according to military analyst Mariner. Azerbaijani authorities have not publicly confirmed a contract for the FD-2000B, so the rehearsal footage is the clearest public indicator to date that such equipment may now be present or on display for the first time. The FD-2000B or HQ-9B family is produced by the Aerospace Science and Industry Corporation and is designed to engage aircraft, cruise missiles and short-range ballistic missiles at extended range. Published specifications for export versions place engagement ranges up to about 200 kilometers and maximum intercept altitudes near 27 kilometers, which would add a long-range tier to Azerbaijan's existing multi-layered air defense mix that already includes Russian Tor-M2E and S-300 systems alongside Israel's Barak 8 family. Azerbaijan has shown intermittent interest in Chinese systems previously. Reports from 2018 suggested Baku considered the FD-2000B as an alternative to additional S-300 purchases. The latest public display therefore suggests a possible deepening of military technical ties with China or, at minimum, the appearance of greater diversity in Azerbaijan's air defense sourcing. Video evidence of the launcher's architecture and carriage matches known export variants of the HQ-9B, the report said, lending weight to the identification. For neighboring states and wider regional actors, the addition of an FD-2000B would increase the flexibility of Azerbaijan's air defense posture by extending the geographic area where high-value airborne threats could be contested. That extension matters operationally. Longer-range interceptors can complicate flight paths for manned aircraft and affect planning for cruise missile strike routes. Politically, the purchase would underscore China's growing role as an exporter of advanced air defense capabilities to a widening set of customers, following prior sales to states such as Egypt and Pakistan. The presence of both Russian and Chinese systems in parade preparations illustrates how smaller states can assemble mixed air defense layers from different suppliers to meet national requirements. Mixed inventories bring benefits in redundancy and coverage, but they also pose integration and sustainment challenges. Different sensors, command systems and logistics pipelines require additional effort to operate together effectively. While the FD-2000B does not by itself change the broader balance of power, its deployment would affect operational planning for air and missile operations in the South Caucasus and could complicate the freedom of movement for aircraft transiting nearby airspace. U.S. and allied forces that operate regionally or plan contingency operations should account for the possibility of expanded long-range surface-to-air coverage in mission planning and threat assessments. Why this matters? The display signals expanding military technical partnerships beyond traditional suppliers and shows how export versions of advanced systems are becoming more widespread. For U.S. policy and regional partners, the practical takeaway is to monitor integration efforts, sensor coverage and command links that could determine whether a newly acquired system functions as a standalone capability or becomes interoperable within a broader, multi-vendor defensive architecture.